All right. I want to see what we've got going on today. Yes, orange, blueberry, cranberry. I will be posting the recipe on the blog later. It is a very simple, fantastic, easy, basic muffin, scratch muffin mix recipe that you can change up any old way you want. So I highly recommend it. And I don't know, I feel like it's just another example that you don't have to be eating badly to be eating cheaply. A dear friend of mine called and asked how I'm doing emotionally. I am doing okay. I am doing better than I have sometimes been doing in the past. I will say, on a whole nother level, today was the first day that I resumed my tasks. And I'm feeling it, people. I'm pretty sore. So, but it's been a month, and how long can you keep going on? You know what I mean? I'm still impaired. I'm not going to lie to you. I still can't really do stuff without it being painful. And so there's things I need to still avoid doing completely, which is pretty much anything related to the floor. And I cannot tell you how much it just drives me crazy that I can't just quickly pick things up, you know, like can't push a vacuum, can't, you know, you just like, you see stuff on the floor and you just want to be like, I mean, it would just take you a second to pick up these random items, right? And I can't do it. And so it does kind of pile up and eat at you a little bit. But you want to know how I was doing with the money. Let me break it down to you. I'm doing okay. Like I said in the last video, I'm well aware we are doing better than we would have been if this had happened 2 years ago. So I'm just going to put that out there. 2 years ago, when we probably I'd be filing for divorce. But I'm in a much different place, thankfully. And I will say this, you know, a lot of things have gone badly for me with this move, you know, pretty much most. But Mr. F is loving his job, people. And like I said to him yesterday, I'm like, I don't even think you realized, like, how kind of, like, much of an attitude you had all the time, you know. Not just depressed, I mean, he was just more quick to be angry about stuff. And he's not someone who's, like, angry at me or angry at the kids. But you know when someone's just harboring anger, everything they do is more, please, feel free to pick your dog's poop out. Thanks. I'm telling you, people around here do not pick up their dog shit. Nope. Absolutely just not picking it up. Not picking it up. Yeah, feel free. I'm watching you. Yes. Okay. Anyway. We have this big yard right out those windows, and people act like it's like a park, you know. Not that you shouldn't pick up your dog poop in a park too, but there seems to be, because there isn't a house right in front of that, like as if it's free reign. It really kind of gets on your nerves after a while. Back on track. So he really likes his job, and he's much happier. And because he's, you know, unfortunately doesn't have freelance work, we have a lot more family time. I mean, we never ever, I mean, I'm not kidding, never really could spend time as a family together after dinner. You know, like, we were always like having to divide and conquer our separate things, separate parenting roles, you know, whatever. If I was going to work out, he'd have the kids, and I'd have the kids, or whatever, and then he would be working. And so that's gone. Now, do we always spend tons of time together? No, because the dude is still addicted to being online. Not a joke. Yesterday, I got up to go to the bathroom. It was like 1:30 in the morning, and he was still awake, which is no big surprise. I mean, that's nothing for him. And I was like, you realize you've been sitting in that chair for 5 hours. You know, like, you know, you complain that you don't read books and stuff like that, but like, this is what you choose to do with your time. So mental note. But that wasn't my point. Sorry for that little tangent. My point is that on Saturdays we have movie night and all as a family sit down and watch a movie together. We never could do that. I mean, I'm not joking. Like, we never could spend time together like that. So, anyone who's, you know, in your family has more than one job, you know what it's like. You can't have more than one job and still have free time. So, you know, the upside of that is that we have this family time and things are so much more fantastic, I guess, you know, like way more relaxed. There's so much less pressure on everybody. I feel like I have more of a co-parent and a partner than I did. He doesn't have like crazy stress, you know, on his shoulders all the time. And the kids benefit from that, you know, a lot. So in that way, you know, all of this is, there's a great silver lining to everything. On the downside is I'm responsible for managing the money. Long-time readers might know that that wasn't always the case, but that Mr. F was fired from that position. Because he's not very good at it. So I am feeling a lot of constant stress, and trying to convey that to him when he's kind of out of the loop. You know, if your family divides up the finances like that, you might know it's very difficult to be like, no, I'm really serious this time. I'm completely serious. You can't spend any money. And I just got the credit card bill, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's not anywhere close to as cheap as it should be, considering how much I've cut our food budget. You can see on my blog like how much I've spent on food, and I'm at like 3-something, you know, with 1 week to go to the end of, you know, like I'll have one more shopping trip, and that will be for the month. 3-something. So I mean, it's going to be what, low fours. I mean, it's not going to be anywhere close to $500 for a family of 4 for a full month of like organic food. I should win an award. You know what I mean? And it's not like that's easy. Like I could just lickety-split cut some things out. I mean, it's taking a lot of work, a lot of crazy planning, a lot of like really intense pressure to like maximize nutrition with the like smallest number of ingredients. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's a freaking job. Not to mention all the stuff that's going on. Like, you know, we have to make all our own desserts and make our bread and make muffins, and you know, who's doing that? You know. So, not that I don't enjoy that stuff in general, but you know, it's not like I'm making a loaf of bread a week. I mean, we're making 3 or 4 loaves of bread a week, and I'm making pizza dough and the whole 9 yards. Also, folks, I made some kick-ass pizza dough the other day, and I'll post the recipe for that. Really, really good. We won't be getting frozen pizza anymore. Instead, I'm gonna make the pizza dough. I'm gonna do a triple batch. I'm going to pre-bake the crusts for like 5 minutes, wrap them, freeze them, take them out, toppings, heat them up, done. I'm going to see how that works, because some days on a weekend I could kick out, you know, an hour doing something like that, and then I'll have 3 weeks worth of ready to go dinners. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of stuff changing up on the blog as I get more in the groove with all this stuff. But to answer the first question, how am I doing? I will say this, I can't live with this level of financial stress indefinitely. It's not just that like getting used to doing with less, that's not a problem. It's the having to work so hard to plan meals and go grocery shopping to a level that's like, you know, really stressful. I can't keep that up, guys. I mean, I can compact, I can not go to Target, I can do stuff like that. That's not a problem. But when you still have to buy food and trying to buy it for less and less, I mean, eventually you reach the bottom limit of what that is. I will also say it's baby's birthday at the end of the week. Trying to get festive. I managed to only spend $13 on her present. And then, because I joined FreeCycle, and I've just joined it not because I'm looking for anything or to get rid of anything, but just to keep my eyes open, because you never know when somebody might post something that you might want. Somebody posted a whole box of my size of pants, like good condition. I didn't get them, but I asked. They're already gone, and I'm like, ooh, bonus, that would be like the greatest thing that could happen to me. But then someone posted a crazy, like, pink pony that you can sit on, and like, it literally said, like, can support a kid up to 6 to 8 years old. Perfect. We got one of those. What happened? What's wrong? That's your pants. I'll take them. You want them on? Well, anyway, free, people. I mean, who knows how much that would have cost? I don't even care. But, like, it's going to rock their world, and I didn't spend anything. And then the little thing we got, $13. So, you know, you can, I do suggest that for people with kids. Keep your eyes open. The other thing that was up the other day, I don't know what that means, was a life preserver, which I need for the summer. And I'm like, bonus, those things are $50. All right, that's my time.